What up, LabTalk?
What up with it?
We were supposed to be forever. I mean, at least that's what you told me. But sometimes things just aren't meant to be. Sometimes, no matter how bad you want it, you gotta let it go.
Night ride on the train.
Happy that I never bought that wedding ring. You deserve the better things, but I guess that you can't see what I can see. Yeah. You deserve a house up in the hills. Don't know your worth, so you accept the cheap thrills. Been hurt too much, so you don't know when love is real. I think grow so cold, she don't know how to feel.
What up, everybody? This is E-DuBB. This LabTalk. I'm sitting here with, man, the area's finest, award-winning producer, artist, actor, engineer, executive, man. I could just keep on going, man. Josiah Tha Prince in the building.
What's good, everybody?
Man, you ain't new to LabTalk, man. I first got introduced to your music about 2021. We was doing a podcast downtown at a studio, man, and unfortunately that video ain't available on YouTube anymore. So here we go.
Appreciate you, man.
So, man, what's been good, man? I see you been working, man. Man of many hats.
Yes, sir. Staying busy, staying focused, getting this label off the ground, you know. Got a new single coming out, things of that nature, you know.
Let's start with that. What's that about?
So my new single is Pretty Little Freak, coming out April 23rd. If you check out the cover art, you'll see one of our models that are from the elite MGMT called Bentley B.
Okay.
Make sure you tap in with her, support her. Most definitely. She's an amazing model. I'm going to be shooting a video that's going to be shot by 4K visuals. I'm looking for dancers for that music video. So make sure y'all tap in.
Man, you just dropping names like that, man, so casually. You said, I heard you say 4K visuals. Mm-hmm. Shout out 4K Louie.
Yeah, man.
I heard you say Bentley B.
Yes,
she
sir.
pops up on the screen as soon as I said that.
Right.
So, man, give us the rundown of that. What's up with the elite? How'd that come about?
So the elite came about, let's say about 2018 is really when we started talking about it, me and my brother C3. I started off working with C3 about 2017. I've known him since middle school, but I started producing for him, engineering for him around that time. And we knew it was a good opportunity to come together and build a team, you know, to help artists see what true artists should look like, what a brand looks like. You're more than a rapper. You're more than a singer, you know, things of that nature.
Okay.
And to help you go that extra mile, you know.
So what planted that seed in you, though? Where did you... What were you emulating anything that you saw, or like what in you made you want to say, "Hey, man, it's bigger than just me. Mm-hmm. We could do this. If I grab this and I grab this, I can make it could be like Voltron, like a big. You know what I'm saying? We come together as a strong collaborator. What put that on your mind?
Right. So looking at how LA is set up when it comes to their artistry, Atlanta, New York, things of that nature, they can come together, and I feel like all the talent that we have out here, we should be able to come together. Nobody should look at each other as competition when we're all trying to reach the same end goal, which is success.
Exactly. And it doesn't make sense.
Right.
If you look around, the people you know, the people you got in your phone, the people I know, why is no big artist from around here?
Exactly.
We ain't had nobody blow up around here except Cuckoo Cal 20-some years ago when I was young. Like,
right.
As far as on a major label, distributed worldwide like that. Like, it's crazy. So I understand what you're saying, man, and I appreciate it. It all makes sense.
Yes, sir.
So give us a little bit of background on you as far as your music. We're gonna go step by step. We're gonna start with the artistic side of it.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go into the executive part of it. Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
No
So
problem.
as an artist, how would you describe your music?
I'm trying to bring love back. If you notice in all my music, it's always something sexual or
Man, that's
something
what,
emotional.
I'm glad you said it, man. Because LabTalk wanted to know what he on, man. What the Prince of Midnight Erotica, man.
Yes, sir.
Break that down for the people.
So basically, the Prince of Midnight Erotica, myself, I'm here to bring love back to this generation. So many men are too afraid to really show their emotional or vulnerable side. And so I'm here to say what you're afraid to say to these ladies.
Emotionally incarcerated.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you tap in with my music, starting with my album Secrets or even my first single, Spread Your Wings, you'll see a little bit of my artistic side when it comes to that. I really got started in production first.
Okay.
And that opened my eyes to what it would look like to be an artist for myself, things of that nature.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you said you got started in production first. Mm-hmm. We're gonna go step by step though, like I said, man. We're gonna stick with the artist.
Yeah.
So you started out singing or rapping or what? Like, or what made you want to be versatile like that?
I've sang since a kid. I have a lot of singers in my family, my mom, my aunts, my uncles, things of that nature. I grew up in church, so I was part of choir. I also did the sound as well at the church.
Oh, okay.
That
you
really
played instruments?
Piano.
Okay.
Piano. Yes, sir.
You was trained pianist or you taught yourself?
No, I was taught by a teacher by the name of, what's his name? Terrence Sims. Terrence Sims out of Milwaukee. Terrence Sims Jr., I should say. His dad passed on. Rest in peace.
That's dope. He had a school or he was just like he had a company or something? Or he was
No, he didn't have a company. He was working for his dad's church, playing the piano around that time. And so I took lessons from him. My dad knew their family, so got us in touch. And
so you just picked it up. You were just drawn to it naturally, huh?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I wanted to learn how to play the guitar. Fun fact, that was what I originally wanted to learn. But the first thing I learned was drums, then the piano.
They say it ain't never too late, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're already around it, it gets easier after a while. Like I'm trained. I played percussion when I was young, up until like 10th grade is when the streets got in the way of everything. But up until then, I was playing the drums, man. But okay, so yeah, that's dope, man. I like your style, man. How you be easily transitioning between the two. You know what I'm saying? As far as the rhymes and then the melodies, like. So you got the new single coming. You got any projects you working on, or?
So I'm going to be coming out with a new album called Midnight. That'll be out in July. I'm still finishing the album as of now. I got a few songs going right now. I'm not looking for too many songs to put on there. But I do need more producers to work with. I just did my single Pretty Little Freak, like we just talked about, with Papa Raw One. So if you're a producer out there, you got some more, you got some beats that you feel like could fit my style.
Submit some stuff to you? If they want to send some submissions, how they get them to you?
So you can either hit me up at Josiah Tha Prince on all platforms, THA, not THE, or you can Google me to find my socials. You can also email us at theeliteMGMT@gmail.com. But if you want to talk business, as far as like if you want to feature things of that nature, you contact my manager, Chuck the Governor Reeves.
Okay. All right. So now we're gonna backtrack. Production. What got you into producing? When you started making beats and whatnot?
So I started making beats when I was 15. That was around the time I learned how to play the piano.
Okay.
My teacher also used the same program that I currently utilize, FL Studio.
Oh, you started out on software?
Yes, sir.
I was gonna ask you, but did you start doing hardware or software when you started?
Yep.
Okay, so you was on Fruity Loop?
Yep. Clicking. With the mouse,
putting squares everywhere.
Yep. Yeah.
Hey man, that sounds kind of dope.
Right,
yeah, man. Okay, that's dope, man. So what made you get, like, when did you decide that you was gonna be doing that? Like, when did you decide that you were gonna produce? Like, what was like one of the first beats you did that was like, man, this hard? Or somebody else was like, hey man, let me get that.
So around that time, when I was starting to make beats, I would put my music on MySpace, or I would email people, sending them my beats. The first person that actually bought a beat from me that I don't know if he actually recorded a song to it or not, but Tone Cold, Steve Austin, I don't know if you know him from Connection.
Yeah.
So he was the first one that bought a beat from me, but I would make beats for, I was a part of a Christian rap group called Gen X. And when
Would
I
you
was
say
younger,
Gen X?
Gen X, yep.
Who
Gen
else
X.
was in the group?
So it was me and my two other cousins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did travel a lot doing music as well, doing gospel hip hop as well. So,
oh, wow. Yeah. Was it in churches or like people were booking you guys?
Yeah, definitely in different churches, all the way in Milwaukee, all the way down to Texas.
Yeah. Hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
Yes, sir.
So what made you stray away from that? When you left church and became sexy? Hey, look at this.
I know, I get my sexy
on. I don't know. You two might go crazy.
Right. So the transition went from me starting to take that path where I wanted to see if I grew up as a preacher's kid. So I wanted to know whether church is something that I chose or if this something that was just put in my face because I was already in it. So that this whole journey started when I just separated from church. So I stopped doing music, church. I stopped going to church back in, I would say about 2018.
So were your parents over, like, were they like against quote unquote secular music and all that different?
Most
definitely. You couldn't listen to no rap or nothing?
Wasn't supposed to. But I snuck, I found people that inspired me. The Ludacris's, Timbaland's, Missy Elliott's, things of that nature.
Yeah, all rap don't have to be, it's different subject matter.
Right.
But it's all generational, man. I mean, every generation gonna look at something new like it's wrong. Like,
right, that's true.
You only gonna find a few people that try to actually understand it, like, and listen to it. Like, I listen to all the different kind of music, so I can hear the music now and hear the value of what they doing. Like, some of it sound like noise, but I can still see what they trying to do. Like,
of course.
But yeah, that's dope, man. So you started producing, and the next thing you know, you won an award for producing, right?
Yes, sir. For producing for my single "Spread Your Wings." For my podcast, I won one as well for the Journey Project podcast.
We can go ahead and fast forward to that then. How'd that come about when you started doing the Journey Project?
So I started the Journey Project podcast. The idea came about in 2019, right before COVID. I got sick with COVID, so that slowed down a little bit of the process. But when I started working with my manager, Chuck, he started helping me understand how to put the podcast together, how to reach out to people, what the mission of my podcast was. And that led to me having Jordan Silk Victoria from Silk Times Leather as my first guest.
Oh, okay. That's dope. So who organized, who put that together? You?
The
Chuck?
Interview?
Yeah.
So my manager, Chuck, helped set that up.
Shout out Chuck. Give the people a rundown on Chuck, like how they can get in touch with him and whatnot, how they can look him up and see a little bit about him.
Most definitely.
Before we get him on here, because we got to definitely get him on the talk.
Definitely got to get him on the talk.
Line that up, man.
So he's Chuck the Governor Reeves on social media. So if you look him up, you'll find him on there. You can also find his number on my socials to get in contact with him as well. He is a executive for Warner Brother, for TLR Distribution, Sony Music, Rock Nation. We're also affiliated with the Fleet DJs out of Newark, New Jersey.
Okay. What's that about?
The new Fleet DJs?
Yeah.
So the Fleet DJs is a conglomerate of DJs, recording artists, podcasters, people that journalists, actors, models.
How you become involved in that? They reach out to you, or did you just contact? Like, how did that?
So my manager
develop.
My manager started with them in South Carolina first, and then he brought on our whole team, Inferno Music Group, shortly after. And it went from a year of learning about how to network throughout Fleet, because it's a lot of Fleet DJs. It's over, I believe, 700 of us in the Fleet DJs in multiple states. So Wisconsin, we just started our chapter of the Fleet DJs.
Okay.
But
so the core objective of the Fleet is for music, to get your music out.
Music, your brand, your artistry, things of that nature.
So what's the DJs about?
So the DJs help break music, but not just the music being broke. You get to network. Like I said, you get to network with radio executives. You get to work with different models, things of that nature. It is a directory, really, and a family of individuals to work together and be able to help break different artists in different states. So, for instance, like a fraternity, like for instance, if there was a chapter of the Thetas up here, you know, we can go all the way down to Georgia and meet the other chapter of Thetas and, you know, link with them because we're a brotherhood.
Yeah.
Right, you know?
Okay. So that's dope. So how does talent or how, like for instance, how does the artist become a part of that? Or how does a DJ become a part of that?
So you go to fleetdjs.com and put in an application, or you can reach out to me. I'm the state manager of Wisconsin Fleet DJs. Send me an email, Fleet DJ Josiah Tha Prince at gmail.com. Hit me up. Let me know that you want to be a part of it. We're looking for hosts, podcasters, models, executives, administrators, things of that nature to help with the Fleet DJs of Wisconsin. We're looking for more DJs as well. You know, tap in with me. You know?
So you say you're the state manager?
I am the state manager of Wisconsin Fleet DJs.
Man, y'all heard him, man. If y'all, this the man to holler at.
Yes, sir. Tap in with Jazz Jet Lee as well. DJ Jazz Jet Lee. He's the assistant state manager as well. So let me know, you know, if you want to join part of the fleet, become something bigger than yourself.
Man, that's dope, man. You working, man.
Yeah.
I love to see that, man. Just keep on pushing with it, man. Something got to pop around here in a minute.
Definitely.
So, the Journey Project, let's get back to that. Like you said, you won an award for that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What award was that?
So, best podcast of the year at that point in time.
Okay, what year was that?
2022.
Man, look at you on here with the Speedos, dog. If you don't get up.
Y'all know y'all like that chocolate glistening. You know.
That's dope, man. Y'all cutting up. Who was the model in that? Who was that?
That is Ember Travis. Make sure you tap in with her. Beautiful model, amazing energy. She's a bartender, host.
Oh, wow.
Tap in with her.
She hustling, huh?
Yeah, man.
Man, that's dope, man. She with an agency or she just doing her thing independent?
Freelance modeling. She's been on TV. What was that just she was just on is that show on BET with all them strippers? P-Valley.
Oh,
P-Valley.
for real?
Yep, she was just on P-Valley recently.
That's dope, man.
Yep.
That's hard, man. Yeah, so you won an award for the project. I mean, for the Journey Project podcast.
Yes, sir.
Is that you do that podcast alone? Do you have co-hosts, or how's that set up? Give the people a rundown on the podcast and where they can see it at.
Most definitely.
Or listen to it. I don't know how you distributing it.
Yes, sir. So it's distributed on YouTube, and it will be coming soon to Beecham Entertainment, the app. So if you have Android, iPhone, Roku, make sure you download the app so you can check out all our episodes. Man. My co-host and myself, Miss Bentley B is the co-host. I have a creative writer as well. Monet Golden of Monet Creations. Make sure you tap in with her. She's been rocking with us since the beginning. Miss Bentley B just recently came on. Like I said, she's our co-host. Definitely tap in with her and support her as well. You can see all our interviews currently on YouTube, and Think Outside of the Box. Think Outside of the Box app on Roku and Fire Stick currently.
Oh, okay. That's dope, man. That's hard. So what's the plan with what's the end goal with the podcast? You plan on trying to just push it in, and you're going to monetize it, or you just trying to, like, what's the end goal for it?
So so it's going to be monetized. The plan and the end goal of this podcast is to showcase the journey of creatives, business owners, recording artists, things of that nature, and show how they got to the point they are at today. All the mistakes they made, all the trouble that they had to go through, so people can make a better decision for themselves to see if they actually want to go down that route when it comes to that journey.
Where you guys produce that at? Like where's the location, or is it done here? Or
it's in my recording studio, most definitely. If you do want me to do interviews at your event, tap in with me as well. I just did interviews on the Who Run It event, Who Run It Legends Edition event, which I'll be posting our last interview from that event next
Who
week,
you
Friday.
interview out there?
So, what's her name? Cheyenne Clark from Nine Nails Studios, Aunt D's Music. I just had on Aunt D's Music, most definitely. Jerome Lambert, Jerome Smooth Operator Lambert of Boxing Saves Lives. And
Smooth Operator, shout out to him.
Right, and Mob Boogie of Mob World Music as well.
Man, that's dope, man. What, that was an all-day event, or is that a multi-day thing, or is that just...
That was a one-day event, so it started at 8 p.m., ended at 1, 2 in the morning. We was there the whole time, taking pictures, doing videos of the whole event. 4K visuals got booked to do the videos of the whole event, so performances, things of that nature. SM Photography, they got booked to take all the photos of the event as well.
So what's the shout out to the event, and where the people can see all this behind the scenes footage and whatnot?
Oh, they haven't posted the behind the scenes footage, but the photos you can find on the Journey Project podcast.
Oh, okay.
Social medias, and the interviews, like I said, you can find on YouTube currently.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought you were talking about like the event, the host or the moderators or whatever were like had footage of you guys.
So, they got footage as well. They just haven't posted it as of yet.
What's the name of it?
The Who Run It event.
Oh, okay.
Who Run It Legends edition.
Legends.
Yep. By Mob World Music, they did the whole event.
Oh, okay. That's dope, man. Yeah, man. So I just wanted to catch up with you, man, and like I said, I didn't like how the last interview was, so here we go. That's why we're doing this one, man. I appreciate you giving me the time, man. I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Putting me in tune with new people that are aspiring to do bigger things. So, you know what I'm saying? Keep on moving with it. What should the people expect from you? You had you got the new single coming, Pretty Little Freak.
Yes,
you got the album coming. You got any shows? You got any movies? I know you was doing the acting thing.
Oh, excuse me. I apologize. When it comes to the acting, still looking for more roles. I'm also a cartoon character on I Used to Love a Crackhead, so tapping with that, Eudaimonia TV out of Maryland.
Eudaimonia. Slow down, man. How you say that?
Eudaimonia TV.
How you spell it, man?
It is EUDAMONIA TV. You can find that. You can Google that, actually. The book was written by Tiffany Stepney. I Used to Love a Crackhead. It's her life story about the person she fell in love with that she wasn't aware was a crackhead. Demons that she wasn't, most definitely. Tap in with her in the book. I am a cartoon character on there as well. Call me David or Baby Daddy, whichever one you want to call me.
Oh, wow.
I've also been a 3D animated character on WTM Network. I was in Lady Death, The Seal of Souls. So definitely tap in with that film. It's on Vanna Black TV, which is an app on Roku TV, and you can find it on the website, vannablack.com as well.
So is your manager involved with that, or do you have an agent as far as the acting part, or you do it all independent?
So my acting aspect, my manager handles that when it comes to reaching out to me and actually doing the work and the business of the situation. When it comes to the work that I do for WTM Network, I am also the recording engineer for WTM Network. So that one's with Josiah Beats Productions, which is my engineering company, my production company. If you definitely need some work, tap in with me.
All right, bet, man. That's dope, man. Y'all heard him, man. Y'all need some dope music, some dope vocals, some dope engineering, some dope management. You need an executive in your life, man. You need somebody to get behind you and put the battery in your back to keep you motivated. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What can I say? This the man.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you, man. Giving me a few minutes of your time, man. And we're gonna do more of these, man. I'm gonna have reoccurring guests, man. You definitely gonna be one of them. So
I'm excited to be
one. Keep me up to date on your journey, man. And is there anything you want to leave the people with?
Oh yeah. Make sure y'all tap in with like we already been talking about my new single, Pretty Little Freak, which will be available on all streaming platforms. It's coming out April 23rd, distributed through Rock Nation. Partnered with Inferno Music Group and my label, the Elite MGMT. If you need any work, if you're looking to get managed and you want to know how to build your brand and become something better than what you've been doing, want to know the knowledge of how to become something more
Just
than
to
what you
elevate.
are. Elevation. Tapping with myself, my A&Rs as well, Shalat and C3. We have videographers if you need video shot, 4K visuals. If you need photography, tap in with SM Photography. Make sure you tap in with them. Monet Creations if you need photos as well. You need a model, tap in with Bentley B. You need a DJ, our DJ Jazz Jetley. Make sure you tap in with him. Tap in with the artists that are on the Elite MGMT as well. Myself, C3 Tha Prince, Shalant, Obadiah, 4K Louie. Make sure you tap in with that brother too. He don't just shoot videos.
Yeah.
Bro is dope with the pen too. Make sure you tap in with him. We just dropped 2 videos shot by 4K Visuals. Maryland by Shalant. And I'm Alright by C3 Tha Prince.
Man, that I'm Alright so crazy.
It's a movie.
I thought I was at the
tap
movies,
in.
man.
Get y'all popcorn when y'all
Man,
tap in
y'all.
with that video.
One-stop shop, man. The Elite, man.
Most
I
definitely.
didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you good.
Okay.
Tap in with me at Josiah Tha Prince, or you can Google me, Josiah Tha Prince. And my new album, Midnight, coming out in July. And I have an album release party July 21st in Atlanta. Make sure you tap in with me if you want to know the location and the times of how to get there. If you need any type of work from me when it comes to my artistry and my acting, modeling, things of that nature, tap in with my manager at Inferno Music Group, Chuck the Governor only. His information is on my pages if you need to get in contact with him. All right?
For sure, man. LabTalk signing off.
Yeah.
LabTalk, it's the vibe.